Okay, hi. Um, this is just a video for a word of advice to freshmen. If there are any freshmen that are watching this, here you go. This is a great video for you. Um, the first thing I can say is that high school really is not how it is portrayed in the movies. I know that a lot of people say that, and you might be thinking like, okay, maybe for you, but like, how will it be for me? And I thought that same thing too. During the summer, between eighth grade and ninth grade, but it really was not like how it is in the movies. You will not get shoved into lockers. You won't. Yeah, you really will not get shoved into lockers. Especially the high school I go to, the lockers can't even fit a human. It can't even fit all the books I have. So who says it's gonna fit a human, right? And then also, you're not gonna get your heads dunked into toilets because people might be disrespectful, but they're not gonna be that disrespectful. Um, what else? You're not gonna. There aren't food fights. There's never really just your stereotypical high school movie that you would see on TV and stuff, not does not happen. Okay, no food fights. You're not gonna get shoved into lockers. You're not gonna get heads dunked into toilets. And frankly, your first year of high school is gonna be chill. I will tell you that much. It's going to be very chill. But just because you aren't going to be getting, dunked into toilets doesn't mean you're not going to experience a shock. High school is a completely different environment from middle school. Um, because first of all, you're gonna be seeing so many new people. You think that you're gonna be like with a bunch of people that you went to school with before, but there are like 70, like I want to say like 80% of the school will be people that you have never seen in your entire life, and that is okay. You know, if you want to meet them, meet them. If you don't, you don't. Um, which kind of gets me into my next topic that the people you go into high school with might not necessarily be the people you walk out of high school. Even if it's just your first year. The friends you walk in at the beginning of your freshman year might not necessarily be the same people you walk out a freshman year with. Um, just because people change. The summer can easily change people. And if you are friends with someone who has definitely changed and you don't like the way they're acting, then it's fine to cut them off. There's a reason why, you cut people off in the first place. If you don't want to associate with people like that, then don't be afraid to do so. Um, because high school, you will realize, is where you really start to see how people are. You know, you really get to see who is actually there for you and who's just there. Um, there are a lot of things that you might be stressing about, but I will say again, your freshman year is not stressful. I mean, okay, it's not as stressful as a lot of people make it out to be. Yes, though you will be experiencing stress, but not like extreme stress of staying up until 3 a.m. doing history homework. Because frankly, I don't even think, well, at least at the high school I go to, freshmen don't take history. That isn't until your sophomore year. But if your high school does history, still, I don't think it's going to be as stressful as movies portray it to be. Um, there will be some times though where you might get sleepless nights because let's say you procrastinated on a project, and procrastination, it happens to the best of us. But please try to keep procrastination to a minimum. I learned that the hard way. Um, Even if you're taking honors classes, my high school doesn't really offer honors. They offer stuff called enriched, but they're basically the same thing. If you're taking honors classes, just be sure to keep that your a priority, but don't make that your main priority. Keep your mental health and your well-being before education because ultimately you matter more than your education does. Um, don't work yourself too hard, but that doesn't mean to don't work at all. Put effort into the things you do because even though freshman year might not be that important, it's still looked at. Some colleges still look at your freshman year. So let's say you try really hard in your sophomore year, but your freshman year has you with straight D's and C's. Then it's like, okay, what happened? What happened to freshman year? So do put a lot of your effort into freshman year, but don't overwork yourself. Join clubs to make the year go by really fast. A lot of people like to complain that high school was really boring, but did they join a club? Probably not. Being involved in more school events, such as like let's say the student council or like a dance team. or robotics or something like that. Just something to get yourself involved within the school makes your high school experience 100 times better. Because then, first of all, you get to meet new people. You get to be surrounded by people who have the same interests as you, so it's going to be very easy to connect. And also, again, it just lets your high school year fly by really fast because then you're constantly keeping yourself busy. That's what I did, and honestly, my freshman year went by really fast. Yeah, it might not seem as, fast at the beginning of the year because, again, you're in a new environment. It will go by really slow at first, and you will think it goes by really slow. But then all of a sudden, you blink your eyes and you're walking out of the school now going in as a sophomore. So, really, if you have anything to take from this, just be yourself. Stay true to you and don't change yourself for others in order to conform to high school. Ultimately, you control your life decisions. So, if you stay true to yourself, high school will honestly be a breeze. Um, I don't know if there's anything else I have to say. For now, this is all I have to say. I hope all you incoming freshmen enjoy high school. Even though it might not seem, like the best, even if you're going to a high school that might not really be the best, make the best out of it. Get yourself involved in the stuff. Get yourself, to do stuff to make your high school experience good, despite going to maybe a high school that isn't so well. And with that, I just want to say good luck to the class of 2023. I hope you all have a wonderful high school experience, and I wish nothing but the best for you all. Thank you. Bye.